Alright, I'm in the mood for a nice, cozy Sesame Street Christmas. Although what I'm watching today has nothing to do with Sesame Street. It's just that the title, The Monsters Christmas, kinda sounds like it does. Cookie, no! Look at the sign! Don't eat the baby Jesus! What The Monsters Christmas really is a New Zealand TV movie from 1981 with a box cover that looks like Grandma picked it up for $1 in the checkout aisle because the grandkids love the Grinch. It's all about a little girl who is teleported into her children's book about monsters who are close enough to being cast in a Fun in Balloon Land Christmas or a parade that's in the universe of The Creeping Terror. The movie was written by cartoonist Burton Silver, known for his comic strip Boger, which ran from 1973 to 1995, and he also wrote the book Why Paint Cats in 94. The director, Yvonne McKay, would work on some other Christmas movies and friendship movies around the same time, like Nearly No Christmas in 83 and The Silent One in 84. But best focus on this particular Monsters Christmas because, well, I didn't skin the Grinch and wear him as a onesie for nothing, and believe me when I tell you that this opening like a slasher film is one of the most normal things about it. Excuse me, Jason already has Christmas covered with Jason Xmas. Why do peeping Toms always have to ruin a perfectly normal night of reading your book to the teddy bear? Are you not aware of the stranger danger going on outside? She's right in the middle of the classic story of the holiday armadillo, Zorak, and Tweedledee and Tweedledum, who the Wicked Witch melted with her lovely singing voice, I suppose. She was a fantastic villain in the Jekyll and Hyde game, though my favorite is when the monsters react with the shit. So the witch has stolen the voices of the monsters, who are eager to get it back. I know this plot. Brace yourselves for the inevitable horror version from the makers of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is a part of everyone's childhood. I remember reading Charlotte's Web as a kid and seeing the pig eyes of Wilbur out the window. I can't feel bad for what happens next. With the monsters outside, you really should have locked the door. And yes, I will pick up the book from Burton Silver, thank you very much. She then hears what she thinks is Santa Claus, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it is not Santa Claus. These foreign ET knockoffs are getting weirder and weirder. Perfectly normal reaction to this being in your living room. Let me wipe the tears from your eyes. Hurry up with this outfit. David Lynch needs it on the set of Dune immediately. So the monster still doesn't have his voice, so he has to communicate using props.
I know. A better like a policeman.
Ah yes, that's what the answer is. Call the police! Whoa, careful with that wand there, kid.
I could say the words for you, couldn't I? And Fishman couldn't a thing about it.
Could you not hit the cameraman again, please? She joins the monster on a quest to get their voices back, and now we have the proper setup for H.R. Pufnstuf's Little House on the Prairie. They sped through that plot setup fast, but best sing about it in case you missed it.
I've got to get the voices back, it's really up to me. Without my help, the monsters will forever silent be.
So this is a toothpaste commercial about fighting cavities, right? I can't tell, my ears are bleeding.
The monsters from our side.
Oof, I'm not sure anyone should have a voice in this. I don't know about the lesson here. If someone breaks into your house dressed as a cut monster from Godzilla's Revenge, follow them out in the middle of nowhere and see what they want. That way your parents can sleep in on Christmas, though there's other danger afoot. Oh no, the creature from the Black Lagoon made it through the oil slick! Maybe he's the hero though. Step in and help!
Is this where you've hidden the witch's wand?
Yeah, that's right, kid. The witch's wand is in here. I can't believe this kid is falling for this. Ah, well, there's your problem. You've been bathing in sulfur. That's why you got that nasty skin issue. Anyway, she found a magic wand, and now she's a nurse. I'm not skipping anything. The movie really is moving along this fast. And I'm really glad this isn't in Smell-O-Vision. He seems like the kind of monster who has nasty breath. You can tell when he breathes on the children.
Yuck! Go away!
The monster is gonna have to be on some kind of registry when this is all done. Somehow they still manage to make it weirder, like the other monster trying to do a reach around. No, no, bad touch, bad. Joke's on you, that just turned the monster on more. We're seeing the lighter side of this cave beast after he chased away King Arthur during the quest for the Holy Grail. However, the bad one works for the evil witch, who finally gets out of bed after 1,000 years when she hears of the magic wand she's been looking for. I think I'm following this. They got the wand, which will help them on their journey to the volcano where the voices are hidden. The brave monster will be at the kid's side, and by that, I mean he sends her off alone. She was then never seen again. It wasn't until she wandered off into the woods, only to be immediately captured by the fly, with the notorious aardvarks of unusual size watching, that I thought maybe it is better hanging out with the Sea King after all. We'll be right back. I need to take a breather. There's already too much material here in this 45-minute special.
We'll return after these messages.
We're back, people.
Well, how do I look?
I mean, unless you don't want to continue on with the special. Back before flu shots, people often thought that simply dressing up like the virus would trick them into not infecting you. I don't know how to explain this, though.
It tickles! I'll tickle you!
Stop with all that! Oh shit, it's getting intense and also horrifying. I'm getting live-action Cobweb Hotel vibes. Ditch the moldy quarter-pounder with cheese costume and run! And they laughed when we kept our Halloween decorations up all year. Look how it slowed down the evil monster. I don't know if that wand is real. I think the villains are just this clumsy. The womp 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 assures me that the evil monster did not want that to happen. You're almost there, kid. You just have to wander through the wasteland after the bombs dropped. The hell kind of hills have eyes shit is this? Oh no, turtle penises! I can understand why she can't see anything running up behind her. There's enough fog here that I'm pretty sure these creatures come directly from Trumpy's home planet. Anyway, I think these are good monsters. Not only do they give the wand back to her, but they invite her to join them for their feast of human flesh made from trespassers. The dessert is the drawings that she took from her refrigerator. You're close to going the full Nuki. You just need a haunting dance. The monsters may have had their voices stolen, but no one takes away those sweet dance moves. If I take my glasses off, this could be one of those classic Sesame Street sketches where teeny little super guy finally cleans the cupboards and takes care of the nasty garbage disposal that he's been putting off. Oh, and it talks too.
Hello, noisy greeting from below.
Tell that anus to stop talking, it's freaking me out. But the time has come for them to also say goodbye, in the hopes that Mario doesn't come along to defeat her by kicking a beetle shell at her. Oh man, it's really hard walking up this hill. Maybe I shouldn't have dressed like the back massager Dad got Mom for Christmas. Really, everyone is getting their exercise here. Okay, the witch's 80s aerobics show is a pretty good gag. Axel is still watching and getting his rocks off. But enough about that, more jump scares to get through. Top that jump scare, Blumhouse. Okay, what in the hell is going on now? I feel like if I find out what's going on behind that bush, I'm the one going to prison. But no, he got the wand and he's gonna lead the monster parade. Now's your chance, kid. The Emmy Award is almost yours. You just gotta give this reaction your all. Excellent. Here's the award trophy. Oh, wait, it's still going. I don't know why that made him ejaculate, but God forbid this scene didn't also end weird. You can do your workout routine after Christmas, or better yet, after New Year's. That's when everyone else goes back to the gym for a few weeks. The good news is they found the wand. The bad news, it calls for a song that's so suggestive, it's called Give It To Me. And believe me, she wants it bad.
Give it to me, 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 give it to me.
Gotta say, Melissa McCarthy is doing a fine job in this live-action Monsters, Inc. remake. The wand doesn't work, though, because the orb is gone. They did show it drop earlier, but I didn't know that that's what it was. I thought she just dropped a tree ornament for some reason. And while Black Santa may have had endless shots of characters walking slowly, it's a little more intense here. I'm afraid she's gonna sprain her ankle at any minute. Is this the final face-off between her and the witch? Maybe. There is only 17 minutes left. The monsters are also up to something, but what they're up to, I have no idea. Their dance of the music from every 80s VHS logo. Look how excited they are. Hoo-hoo, commence the orgy. The witch is an idiot, by the way. She thinks that the kid in the costume is one of the monsters. Biggest embarrassment since she thought Droppo was the real Santa. Off to put this kid to work, though. The monsters are on their way to help, but also being careful to avoid any sprained ankles of their own. Hurry, or the kid is gonna have to clean.
Now first, you can polish the horizontal bar.
Don't say polish the horizontal bar. Let's take a break. She's been monologuing for the last 5 minutes, and there's no sign of her stopping anytime soon. Can't think of anything else to get your loved ones for Christmas and need something as a last resort? Well, then you can book me over on Cameo to send a shout out, Christmas message, birthday message, or whatever. I'm just not gonna be in a monster costume. Book me now over at cameo.com/The Cinema Snob. See you there. Welcome back. She has found the wand, all while the witch is killing it at Pictionary. Snow globe? Is it a snow globe? I'm sure it'll have a happy ending. The monsters have found the orb. Well, that was frickin' lucky. Here, use it to plug up your head so this'll stop happening. Maybe it'll stop the singing, too. Excellent. The costume is ready and she's on her way to bypass security. But how is the girl gonna get to where the voices are being stored? Oh, a ladder. Well, that's convenient. The monsters will do away with the henchmen by simply breathing on him. Oh God, smells like old cabbage. We're bored of Pictionary, though, and are moving right along to charades.
Monsters are coming? 1, 2, 3 monsters are coming?
I got a question. What does any of this have to do with Christmas? Never mind that. Oh, it finally happened. Oh, God. Ouch, my ankle. Give me some ice. It hurts. Sure, this is a little fun, but ow, I'm gonna need crutches. Sometimes I can tell that this was shot by Peter James, who was also the cinematographer of Alive. I have more questions too. So about that costume, did they just have a monster costume laying around? Or is she wearing the shell of a dead monster? This probably could have all been resolved much faster if her monster friends just stayed with her the whole time. It at least would have spared us more monologuing. which the monsters do eventually save her from. Well, that was easy. One side of the monsters and she faints. Wait, it's fading. Is it over? No, just taking a moment to prepare us for the most dangerous stunt yet, climbing up this wobbly-ass ladder. This advice is so bad, I'm surprised the Oogie Loves didn't tell her to do it. But will the monsters get their voices back? Only one way to find out.
Silent night.
That doesn't suddenly make it Christmassy. Just let the monsters talk.
Land of Virgin Mother and the Child.
Just like when the Peanuts gang sang with all the termites found in Charlie Brown's tree. Even the witch is into it. The witch is like, the monsters' voices aren't as annoying as I thought they would be. Okay, sure, you can keep your voices. We need to wrap it up fast anyway. Get to the was it a dream ending where even Auntie M didn't give enough of a shit to wake her. If you think that the evil has been defeated, absolutely not. Gotta have the sequel bait ending, where for every Christmas after, the monsters will be staring at the children opening their presents. And that's why no Christmas is complete without a proper neighborhood watch program. Well, that movie was weird. Watching it, I was thinking, you know what? This probably is a pretty cool book. It may make for a good animated special too. But there's something about it being live action and with these costumes that feels like I'm watching the origin of the barnyard animals from Miss Velma's Christmas. Or that Dad found out the kids love Where the Wild Things Are, so he took a stab at making them costumes for the contest himself. If you want a playlist of even more creepy kids classics for the holidays, then check out our compilation of everything from Wizzo the Clown to Santa's Christmas elf named Calvin. That way you'll say, at least the monster's Christmas wasn't completely told in still shots.
I can't speak, can you? Give it to me, 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 give it to me.